Hey guys, I'm SuperCoach here. Today in this video I'm going to be going through my round 12 review. And yeah, pretty good. Finally a decent week. Top 6%, nothing amazing, but nothing too bad either. And I feel like this was a pretty hard week for most people, so I'm glad I sort of um didn't cop too much carnage. Yeah, 1855, not too bad at all. We've got our season rank back to 7,000. Hopefully we can get back into the top 5k soon, and then if we can finish in the top 5k, I'll be happy. Relatively happy with the way my season's gone. But so yeah, let's get straight through the team. Um, we'll start off Jack Sinclair, 113. He had like 90 at halftime. I thought he was on for a 200 like score. And where did they play again? Traeger Park. I mean, people in the past have gone massive there. Like Jordan Clark and Luke Ryan went massive there last year. All the Fremantle boys last year went absolutely massive there. So I thought Sinclair was on for a massive score. But then he died down in the second half. I don't know whether he got tagged or whatever, but yeah, only had like 6 touches in the second half and a few tackles. Still managed to push out a 113, which is very nice. Nothing to complain about for Sinclair, and he's got his bye now. So yeah, I mean, he's been very good for our team, so he deserves a well earned rest. Whitfield 116 went back to the half back role, thank God. Otherwise, I was just gonna like cut this guy's head off, but thank God he did go back to the half back role. He still isn't scoring amazingly, but look, hopefully we can just get a spike game, a massive game somewhere, and then I'll be happy with what we've got from Whitfield. And I mean, he's top 6 defender, so can't complain too much. Zorko 66, absolutely atrocious. I mean, I saw the Zorko 66 and Dunkley 72 at the start of the round. And I just thought, yep, this is another shit week in the makings. But luckily our other players covered for him. But yeah, I mean, 66 from Zorko. I don't even know what happened in this game. It was just nowhere to be sighted. I think Essendon are actually pretty good against defenders. He had 22 kicks, a handball, only one contested, 73% efficiency. That's a pretty shit game from Zorko. Um, we've just gotten word that Coleman is out for another 5 weeks though, so his role is still completely fine, Zorko. And I mean, his average is still 108, so I mean, we don't hit the panic button unless he drops another crap score and his average starts to drop at like 105 or something. Then we start to worry, but for now, I think it's just a bad game. I think this is what you get with Zorko. You get those big, massive games, but you also get these crappy, shitty 66s or whatever he pushes out. And I mean, he's got Adelaide this week, and I'm pretty sure they're a good matchup for halfbacks. Then Jordan Clark, absolutely superb. Like, this Fremantle Gold Coast game was just perfect for SuperCoach. Like, it's got to be the best one singular game for SuperCoach this season. It was fucking impeccable, man. And it was a great game to watch, too. Yeah, Jordan Clark 143 had 30 disposals and 6 tackles. I mean, the thing about Jordan Clark is his efficiency is never really that high. He always gets like 60%, 70% efficiency. But he plays like a midfielder. Like, he gets a lot of contested ball. I mean, he does get a lot of intercept marks, which really helps his score. But he's just a really contested player, especially for a half back, and he gets a lot of tackles, so that really bumps his score up. And this is the second big score we've got at Clark, so yeah, he's been a really good get. I think averages up to 107 now. I think he's definitely top 6, so very, very happy with Clark. For the most part, he's also very consistent, Clark. It was just that one outlier game where Fremantle had like their worst game in a decade where he scored 60. But apart from that, Clark is as consistent, and he does have the occasional spike game too. So yeah, he's a very good option. Then we got Roberts. Roberts at 91. He's just been pushing out these 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever. I'm gonna trade him out next week anyway after this Richmond game. Hopefully he can finish on a good note, get like a 120 this week maybe, and then I could trade him out on good terms. But for now, um, yeah, look, he's a bit of an issue, but he won't be here for much longer, so you can do what you want, I guess. Stewart 103. So, oh my god. We went down the risky route, and it worked. This was the most exciting part of this week. 100%. Raul and Stewart. Raul goes 120. Stewart goes 103. Unbelievable. Yeah, the thing about Stewart, he was looking very poor. I think he had like 19 with about 5 minutes to go in the second quarter, and I was thinking, oh my god, what have I done? We're in for like a Stewart 50 game here, 50 Supercoach. But then that second half, he was just getting intercept mark after intercept mark, and he also dropped a few, which I thought really shows his scoring potential. Because if he clunks those, like there was some very easy regulation intercept marks that I don't know, he just looked scared to go up for and just dropped. But yeah, I think as he gets more time back in the team after coming back from injury, he'll start to clean that up and start to push out some really big scores. So I'm very happy with Stewart 103. And this game was pretty shit for defenders actually, because West Coast actually put up a fight. And yeah, no defenders from Geelong really scored well. Stewart was the only one. So I'm overall very happy with the way Stewart went. I mean, you pick someone up at 420k, if they ton up, that's fantastic. Uh, Brayshaw 123, Vice Tim, and I took it. I could have gone to Baz and it would have been the right decision, but I mean Baz only scored 6 more points. So yeah, I'm happy I took the Brayshaw VC score. In hindsight, it was definitely the right decision. Um yeah, I'm really happy. It was a great game. Again, this Fremantle Gold Coast game was just golden for Supercoach points. I mean, 30 disposals, 7 tackles for Brayshaw, an amazing clutch diving play for a free kick. I think he finished the game on like 116. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna roll the dice on Smith. But then he got scaled up to a 123, and I was just like, yep, you take a 123 any day of the week. And yeah, our captain scores have been slowly on the rise recently, so we're starting to get that area of our game back to its best. Uh, yeah, Jordan Dawson 112. So happy with this. I can't tell you how happy I am with this man. Got the Jordan tag all day, and it was a pretty hard tag. And usually Dawson doesn't handle tags well. He pushed out a 112. You've been a heroic pick for me, mate. 138 and a 112. I can't ask for any more for Jordan Dawson. And I mean, he hasn't got a tag coming in a while, I don't think so. Yeah, you can book Dawson in for some more big scores, and yeah, I think he's definitely a keeper in the midfield. Top 8 mid, I think he is. Dunkley 72. Look, he's an issue. He really is an issue. Like, I don't know if we're witnessing age regression, but I think we might be. Like, he's only 29. I don't know. He just looks really, really slow when he's out there and sluggish. Like, and usually we see Dunkley as a very consistent pick. This year he's been very, very up and down. Like, I don't know, man. We're just gonna have to sit and wait with him. So hopefully he can turn this sort of scoring around. Yeah. Look, it's okay, I guess. How many disposals did he have yet? Just 20 disposals. Yeah, I don't think he had many tackles and stuff as well. So just a very poor game from Dunkley. And I mean, this is the thing. Also, another thing I noticed with Brisbane is when they have 5-day breaks, they're dreadful. They just cannot handle a short break. Like, it really fucks them up. But yeah, because I mean, it happened earlier. I forgot which team they played, but Dunkley dropped like an 83. Zorko dropped like a 70. Off a 5-day break, and now they've done the exact same thing. 66 and a 72 on a 5-day break. So yeah, the Lions off a 5-day break is definitely something that you should stray away from. But yeah, look, I think they'll both be fine in the long run, Zorko and Dunkley. Yeah, it is what it is. We made our bed, we sit in it. Nick Dacos 116. It's good. It is good, but he just gets a lot of uncontested ball, man. You just need to get some more contested footy and push out some of these big Nick Dacos scores that we know you can do. But I mean, he's 535k. He's bottomed out now. Who's he playing this week? He's got Melbourne. I think he'll go good against Melbourne. And then yeah, he's got the bye after that. So look, just get a great score this week, and then you can earn yourself a nice rest for the bye round. Rosie didn't play. Rao 121, so happy with him, man. 26 disposals, 15 tackles. he was just amazing. Like, he's going through a really good patch of form now. Picking him up at 485k is such good value. I mean, the man's averaging nearly top 8 mid numbers. He's going 107, and he was bloody 485k. So I mean, it was just sort of a no-brainer. I think with the thing with Raul is because he fucked up a lot of people last year. A lot of people are just ill from the pick and just staying away. But I don't know. I've never really had him, so I haven't had any issues with him. And I've picked him up, and he's done pretty well so far. Hopefully, he doesn't drop many more stinker scores. I think we will eventually cop like the Rail 50 or the Rail 60, but that's what happens when you own someone like Rail. They either go big or they go little. So, but yeah, I'm very happy with his debut in the team. He looks really good. So, good on you, Rail. I actually wanted to pick up Rail when I picked up Bolton, but I just couldn't move anyone from my midfield, which is a shame. Otherwise, I would have had him for like 2 120s now, but it is what it is. He still delivered us a 120. I'm very happy. Groves didn't play. Boxall 40, only 50% game time, so look, you can't ask that much of him. Yeah, look, it's okay, I guess. He's not getting the opportunity. It's Ross's fault, not his. Bench didn't play. Jerry was my loop or whatever. Darcy Cameron 110, very happy with this. Against Lloyd Meek, it looked pretty poor early on. I think he had like 20 I think at half time, and I was like, oh fuck, we've fucked up here. DCAM's gonna drop another stinker. And then he goes into the second half and just obliterates Meek in every way. And look, we weren't seeing his like sort of contested marking best, but he was really good like in and under the contest. I thought it was one of his best games in that sense, and he had a lot of hitouts to advantage. So happy with the way DCAM went, and yeah, I think he's going to be a good sort of R3. I think he's the definite R3, apart from maybe Grundy, because he's got an unbelievable fixture coming up. Bailey Smith 129. Yeah, had a lot of the footy, but just I mean he always butchers the ball. We're very lucky that this wasn't like a 170 score, because if people got like a 150 plus captain score and we're stuck with a 123, definitely would have held us back a little bit and stopped us having a very good week. But yeah, look, you can't ask much more of Bailey Smith. You got him at 390k. He's now averaging 121. Like, super pick. Everyone has him though, so again, doesn't really matter what he does. Petrarca 88. Yeah, look, I'm not too mad about this. This is just sort of a bad game from Petrarca, I guess. Still averaging 100. Shouldn't be a problem. Still a keeper. Rankin, on the other hand, he's a bit of a problem. His CBAs are down. We know he can score without CBAs, but when you butcher the footy like he does, it's concerning, man. He just needs to fix up his kicking. It looked really bad. If he does, he'll be fine. But if he doesn't, then we got a problem. Sorry guys, my headset just died. Bolton 100. Like, you kicked 3 goals for it in 100. It's pretty concerning. I'm really tossing up the idea of trading Bolton this week, even though I got him 2 weeks ago. He hasn't been that good scoring wise, and I don't know. I just think he's not a keeper numbers wise. But I mean, he's fine for a 23rd primo, I guess. So we stick with it. I reckon he's got North and some easy fixtures and Essendon and St Kilda after the bye, which are some pretty easy fixtures. So we might as well just hold him for now. Yeah, it was a great game for Bolton. Again, that Freo Gold Coast game, superb. Had kicked the sealer, I think. Oh, not the sealer, but like close to it. Yeah, did really good. Probably a bit underscored. If his efficiency was high, he probably would have gotten like 130. So yeah, very happy with Bolton. The thing about Bolton also that I want to touch on is he's a very weird sort of scorer. Like, he'll have 30 minutes without touching the ball, and he'll like go -5 SuperCoach points, and then he'll have 10 minutes of just like absolute mayhem of like 10 touches, 2 goals, whatever, and just absolutely bump his score up, and then dies again, and then does the same thing again. So he's a bit of a strange own Bolton, but I think we're just gonna have to sit with it now. Daniel's coming back this week at a bye. Archer Day week's 27. Bit annoying that he scored a 27 because we only had 18 players, so needed to get a bit of a better score from him. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, you pick someone off at 99k, this is what you get. Yeah. Apart from that, that's the team review done. Let's get straight into the trades. So Stone, I'm pretty sure is a chance to come in this week, but we'll trade him out for now, and if he comes in, we'll adjust and change up the trades. But for now, he's gone. Never, I think, has to go. He's just not coming in the side. What was my next move? I think I'll go Huswaiter. Actually, no, I might go 2 trades for now. And we bring in, these are the guys that we're just 100% bringing in. Luke Pedler and... Wait, there's a better way we can do this. No, there's not. We bring Sheasel down here. And yeah, we bring in Angus Clark. So those are the 2 non-negotiable rookies that I think you have to get in this week. Maybe not Pedler, but I'm getting Pedler because I need the cash somewhere. Speaking of needing the cash, I think I'm going to use a 3rd trade. I know we're low on trades and it puts us to 9 trades, but I mean, we only need 2 more upgrades from this point, and we'll still end up with like 3 or 4 trades left. We can use a couple to sideways, save a couple for injuries. So yeah, I think trades, they're a bit of an issue, but it's better than it looks, I reckon. And what we're going to get with this extra cash is, I'll say what I'm thinking right now. If someone like a Delana, because Ward is out, comes in, like maybe we go early on the Johnson. I think I'm going to do that though. I want to pick someone in the bubble. If someone like a Camporeale, Tunstall, or like Delana magically comes in the side, we're going to go for them just because they're cheap. But if not, I'm going to go with Campbell Gray. I should have picked him last week, but I just didn't have the funds because I had to get stupid Tom McCarthy because I wanted to get Rowland Stewart, which was the right moves, but yeah, sadly missed out on the cash rise from Campbell Gray, and he has got the bye next week, Campbell Gray. That's something annoying too, but I think we just need the cash. I mean, we are so dry on cash gen. We need everything to go our way, man. So in terms of cash, let's just fix up a few things on this field. De Koning there. Clark comes on. Carroll comes on. Sheasel for Boxall. And then we put the emergency on Day Wicks. And we're going to Vice. Look, Jerry is a genuine chance to score fucking 300 this week. So I don't even want to... If I had the choice to not Vice anyone, I wouldn't Vice anyone. But I'm going to go Dawson because I think he's got the best scoring potential out of anyone in this team. Let's have a think. Who's the biggest chance of going absolutely huge this week? Because if my VC doesn't go 150 plus, I'm going straight to Jerry. Or 140 plus maybe. Dacos, he plays last in the round, so no point. My Vice Jerry and Captain Dacos actually. But nah. Well, Vice Dawson, I think. Oh, maybe Smith. Nah, I'm going Dawson. Because Dawson's got that sort of 170, 180 potential scoring in him. But yeah, look, I'm not going to talk about the vice captain too much because if he doesn't go absolutely massive Dawson, we're captaining Jerry. And Jerry is going to score 200 this week. So I'm very confident on my captain option this week. Yeah, that should be it for the team review. So we've got 123k in the bank. Next week, I plan on going Roberts and Carroll and maybe another rookie. Actually, no, we'll just go Roberts and Carroll. We'll bring in Bont and a rookie. Probably like Zach Johnson or Caleb Mitchell or Harry Farrell. And from then on, we save the trades, wait for Pedler, Gray, and Clark, and whatever other rookies we get to make their money, and then eventually we upgrade to Butters and probably McRae in the forward line. He's probably my last forward primo that I want. Or Horn Francis. Whoever's the easiest for us to get out of McRae and Horn Francis, I'll go for. Yeah, so that's it for the team review. I think we're looking okay. We're a bit tight on trades. We're going to have to play very, very careful now because we don't want to be running out of trades. But yeah, I'm fine with the way we're going, and I think the direction we're heading in is okay. Like, I know we're walking on a tightrope, but I feel like I'm better at SuperCoach when I'm walking on a tightrope, when I don't have much room to move, and I go the risky route. Well, we're not going to go the risky route this week just because look, we probably don't have the trades to facilitate all that anymore. But we need cash, and that's like just 100%. It doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure out that we need cash. We'll just put Daywicks on for gross here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.